Hi friends, this is Amanda. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Oakland County, Michigan. I'm an A7 size girl in an A2 size world. I make 5x7 cards. So today I get the terrible pleasure of making a sympathy card for my very good friend. She lost her husband a couple days ago. And so I am going to start off with a piece of basic beige that is 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. I have a piece of Blackberry Bliss that I'm going to cut at 7 by 10 and then score in half by 5. And I think I want my traditional 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, but I'm not sure. So we're going to do some experimenting without using too much product. Okay, I'm just gonna put this down here. And there we go. All right. Now, like I said, I think I want this here, but I might want it a little bit larger. We'll see. I do know that I want a square, and I have some of these Thoughtful Journey papers that I thought would be an okay focal point for a sympathy card. So just want to check. Probably don't want to go any more than 3 and about 3 inches wide, I think. So let's just get a viewfinder here, and I think I'm going to take a piece of scrap paper. I have a piece of cardstock that a pack of cardstock that I purchased ages ago at Walmart, I think. Just gonna cut this at 4 3/4. All right, I try not to cut too much of this on my trimmer because the blade really does not like the cheap stuff. So different wood pulp or whatever it is. All right, so I just want to cut into this a square, and let me see if I have a square. I don't want to do a circle. I think I want to do a square, but we just got new dies that were a little bit different. I wonder if I would like that. Maybe. Give me a minute. I gotta find my stuff because, it's all over the place. Just got new stuff in, so yeah. I knew it was here somewhere. I think it's in this meant to be. And I'm wondering if I want something like this. Now it's just gonna cut out, it just cuts out, the outline doesn't cut out the whole shape, but it will cut out the middle. And I could do this one. It will cut out the middle, it'll just be a little bit different. Well, it would have been a cute idea, I think. I'm gonna go small. All right, that's not gonna work. But that meant to be has those cool, are those hexagons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 octagons? I don't know. All right, so in here we are going to cut a 3-inch square. So I am going to cut from 6 to 3. And let's put this at the 6. Is this too far over? No, okay. Put that there, scooch it over. From 6 to 3. It's not going to be perfect, but let's put this down to 6. 6 to 3. I really just want a 3-inch square so that I can audition my paper without cutting it into millions of little pieces. So, let me see what size this is. A little bigger than 3 inches on one side. That's all right. We'll do a viewfinder. And I just want to check where I want this. I mean, the corner is always perfect, but you know what I mean? What if I just want a tiny bit? What if I want it right in the middle? I don't think I do. Do I want a lot of green in it, or do I want more purple in it? And what about there? All right, I think I'm going to go here. I want this part in and that part in. So I'm just going to make a little mark on the outside of my paper. And then I'll know, yeah, I went in there. Okay, so here, I know I want it here. Do a little bit of addition, then you can see it, because you know I can't see it. So I'm going to cut this here. Let's cut it straight. I mean, that's all I ask, is that it be straight, you know? And I'm going to tighten this up a little bit, go right under there. There we go. And then I want it right here. Let's see, how far is this over? Yeah, let's cut this way. And I cut it to here, which is 3.5. And then cut a little bit more. I'm going to have to cut out a little bit from the bottom. I'm not trying to save this paper as much as trying to see where I want it, and that's the only way I know how. All right, so how big is this? This is 3.5. So I just need to scooch it over a little bit. Want it kind of like here. Maybe a little bit more here. All right, let's do this now on this side. You can also trace with the piece of paper with a pencil, especially if you have a square die and you know that square die is exactly 3 inches, which is better, or the perfect shape that you want it. You can always trace it and then cut it directly. You won't have to be doing this crazy stuff, but yeah, because we've got a lot to take off up here. I don't really want to take off too much. All right, let's see where we're at. All right, not too much, just the tiniest bit here. All right, here we go. Right, just a little bit framed in. I would like this one, but I think it's too, right? I mean, that would be pretty. All right, I'm going to put little tick marks here. And I'm going to put them in pencil so only I can see them. And I'm going to go a little bit bigger than 3 inches, I think. I think I'm going to do 3.5. All right, so we're here. And that works pretty good. Let me find that tick mark down here. Here's one, so here's the other one. here. Oh yeah, that's so much easier when you do little tick marks. And then here, and then we'll straighten up the sizes, all right? Okay, so a little bit under, so it's 3 3/8. There we go. Oh, this is way under a 3. Uh-oh. I was bad. This is 3 1/4. All right, so we'll have to make this one 3 1/4. Make sure this one is right. You know how it wasn't perfect. All right, so I have 2, and we'll see. All right, now 3 3/4. So we're going to do this at 3 1/2. By 3 1/2 with our blackberry bushel. I think this might be too much, but we'll see. Yeah, it's too big. All right. Well, maybe not. Yeah, I think it is. All right, so we'll do, oops, in between 3 3/8. Ooh. So, right there. All right, let's see if that works. Oh, another broken nail. Sorry, guys. I have to take care of this. It's way down past the quick, so give me a minute. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's see how this works. What? Hold it. What? This one. All right, better. Just a little bit smaller. Just bringing it up an 1/8, maybe even a 1/16. There we go. And this one, since this is 3 inches, we'll go 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. There we go. Pretty small around the edges. This is going to drive me nuts. I'm going to have to get my guillotine out, I think. Go tiny edge. All right. Okay, so we have 2 of these. Let's see what our card looks like so far. It's something very understated. Okay, so we've got that. I think it's a little too small. Why it's small? All right, let's divide this into 3. I'm gonna have to do a little math here. So 4 3/4. 4 3/4. Divide that by 3, so everyone gets a quarter, right? So there's that. And then everyone gets 1, and then we have 1 left, so that's a 1/3 left. This is how my brain works, right? So 3/4, divide that by 3 is 1/4 each, right? And then 4, divide that by 3 is 3. You know, you take a quarter, 1, and then you have a 1/3 left because there's 1 left. Okay, all right, so 1, and then this goes to 12, right? I'm sorry. How do you, give me a minute, I can figure this out. This is 3 12s and 4 12s make 7 12s. All right, that doesn't get us to 16, but if it was 6 12s, that'd be a half. So just over 1 1/2. All right. All right, so we got 1 1/2. And we're going to do a little tick mark here. Let me see if I can put 7 12ths on the thingy. Okay. I got to get my little computer out. You know, they told us when we were younger that we wouldn't have these in our pocket, and they lied. 7 divided by 12 is 5.8. So what is let's see, that's 16ths, so that's 7/16, 8/16, so 9/16. Yep, just 9/16, all right? Okay, gotta figure out where 9 is. All right, so this is 6, 7, 8, 9/16 right here. And I'm going to score it. And that is 1 tick mark before the 1 3/4. And we're going to score it. All right. All right, so now we got three little thingies. I think what I'm going to do is then take it and add another score line. I'm going to put this on the 1/4 of an inch. Right? No, I'm going to put this line matching up this line, because I can't really see anything down here. So I'll do that, and I'll add another score line. And I'll flip it over, and I'll add this one again on this line right here, whatever this is, and we'll score it. All right. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. Okay, so I divided it by 3, got it to a relative size, which was 1 9/16. So it's 1 tweak below the 3/4. And then I scored it, and then I put my score mark on this first line on my trimmer right here. I don't know what that line is. I don't know. The truth is, because maybe it's 1/4 of an inch. I don't know. And then I scored it again. I think it's 1/4 of an inch. Yeah. So I put this line right on the 1/4 of an inch, and I scored it, and I got a really pretty simple line. All right. Okay. Now, going to use this larger one. Going to put that there. And I want to add "Sorry for Your Loss" here. Let's see where we can fit it. All right, right here. Fits perfectly. Whoopsie. All right, scooch over. No one breathe here. All right, so I want to make sure this is straight on my block, because I'm doing it directly on my mat. Look at this desk. Look at this desk. This is crazy, you guys. All right, yes, and I do want to do it in Blackberry Bliss. Let's get the Blackberry Bliss out. Let's get our this out. And I'll get a block. I'm going to line this up what I think is straight. Okay, now I'm going to use my mat. I'm going to make my block straight, and I'm going to stamp, and it is straight. So I'm just, as long as I keep my block straight, I should be fine. That's how I line up my things. So, because this is a wonky, you know what I mean? As long as I keep that straight. Yeah, all right. It dips down a little bit. Don't want to have this, have a problem. So I'm going to put everything straight in front of me. And wow, that's juicy. Look at that, you guys. I must have re-inked this recently and haven't used it very well. All right, just lightly tap. All right, now everything's straight. Going to put this straight, going to put it in the middle, and stamp. Very delicate. Kind of wanted a little bit, what do I want to say? A little bit thicker lines, but maybe I'd have to push a little bit harder, but kind of like it a little delicate. What do you think? Now, let's add, whoa! I wanted it to have some interest without, oh, this set is Quiet Reflection. Beautiful set, must have. Let's see if this here goes here, like that. Like that. Let me see what this looks like. Here. I'm wondering, yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty. Very simple, don't you think? All right, let's get this put together. Sorry, my family's home. So it's going to become loud in just a minute. They don't know how to be quiet. And the dogs are all excited. All right, let's put this together. Maybe we can get this done before everyone comes in and it's loud. All right, just want to put this here, want to put this here. Nope, scooch over. Oh, nuts. Okay, good, it didn't hold. All right, good. All right, there we go. And we will add our Stampin' Seal Plus. I like the plus because then I don't have to worry about the checking it off. I just put a little on the edge. I don't put it all over. And then holding it with my fingers under there so it's loosely on top, I measure out these lines in my head, hoping that this line is also right. And there we go. We got it. All right. Sorry about the dogs, friends. Hopefully you can't hear that too much. Going to use my Teflon bone folder. All right, here we go. And I want to pop this up, but I want to do it minorly. I wish we had several different sizes of pop-ups, but I guess it is what it is. I guess this isn't too thick. Wish there was a thin. I know some companies do have that. If you guys also think that having a thin would be a good thing, stick that in the comments section, and then we can all say, you know what, you should have a thinner version. We have a thicker version. Let's get a thinner version. And then that way, we can have 3 sizes. All right, one in the middle. And then I'm going to do some quick, oops, this has got to be straight since, you know, we have lines on it. I'm just saying, it's got to be straight. And my son's coming downstairs. Don't mind his walking down steps quietly. Thank you, Alex. All right, so I want to get something dark, not flashy. Not flashy. I don't know if those are still around. We can check. Oh my heavens, these dogs, I'm telling you. Purple's not the right one. Those aren't the right one. Those aren't the right one. I need them to be a certain something. These might work. Those definitely will not work. I want them. Do you guys have a bin full of beautiful things too? All right, those aren't going to work. Not those. Not those, because we used not white. And I don't want sparklies for sure. These, I wonder if these still are around. All right, let's see. Something like that, something non-sparkly. How hard is that? All right, I know, that's crazy, but I really don't want, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bump you. Anything too sparkly. More muted. All right, let's, oh, okay, good. Oh, nuts. Not those. I thought I pulled out the, didn't I pull out the silver ones? All right. Yeah, I'm going to use these. I suggest something that is not sparkly. And I'm going to wrap the corners with this, I think. 1, 2, and then 3, 4. Something a little different. Whoops. Whoa, whoa. You went way under. We need to talk about you backing up a little bit. Okay. All right, do I like that? No. Okay. Good thing I didn't put these down very much. All right, now how you do sets of 3 is you do both outsides and then one in the middle. Don't do it like I did because it's harder. There we go. There we go. All right. Something to make it elevated, but not sparkly. This one is. Whoops. Oh, my dog is going crazy. All right. I really think that it needs some twine, but I don't want to do any extra embellishments. Let's just see. I don't want to do any extra embellishments. I have tons of this twine. I'm always buying it because I think I'll use it more, but I don't use it as much. All right. Yeah, I don't think that'll look bad. All right, let's see if I can get this up or push it through. You're supposed to do this before, you know. All right, let's see if I can push this through. I don't think it's going to make it, but I really don't want to pull this up too much. All right, let's see if I can without too much problems. All right. It's so hard to know when to stop with a sympathy card for me. Don't want to be too blingy, but I also want it to be, I also want it to look nice, you know? All right, here we go. Let's see what this looks like. Oops, not tight enough. I'm forever bad at that, getting it tight enough. All right. A little bow here. There we go. I'm wondering, does it need more than one around? Probably. Good thing, right? But this came up so nicely. I never push really hard down. Never push hard. I never push down hard. That makes more sense. When I'm, does this have any, yeah. There's a little bit of sticky on it. We'll fix that in a minute. All right. I guess I just never know what to do. All right, let's maybe go down a little bit more since I can. Go down at the bottom here. Tie this here. Oops. All right, let's scooch it over. Maybe made it a little too short to go 3 over, but that's okay. We'll start again on the top. And we'll just 3 it. 2 it, I guess. Because that's what can be done, too. I don't have any suggestions on how to make this tight. I'm just telling you, I just don't know. So I guess double knot it. Make this one tight first. And then double knot it. While holding everything. Crazy. I always cheat. I always cheat and just cut the back. There we go. I don't know how I did it this time, but I got it on there. We'll do a small little bow. All right. And then put a small one. There we go. There we go. Not too bad. All right. Hopefully this is okay. Not too blingy. Let me know, do you think it needed the string? Now we can push it down. All right, and I do have these like this. Not necessarily down. There we go. All right, let's make sure that these are actually down since I popped them up. Simple. You think the twine's okay? Let me know what you think about that. I do like 2 of them. Just M. What do you think about the little lines in the background? Yay or nay on those? Maybe just frames this. All right, and then I'm going to put the same color on the inside, which is basic beige. And again, we'll cut this at 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. And then the this reflection has a really pretty sentiment inside. So we will do that. All right. It's small, unfortunately, but it works. Let me just, I did some stamp surgery to make it straight, praying for his comfort to soften the sadness and bring you peace. It's pretty. All right. And then send this off. I'm going to send a wind chime, I think. I don't, flowers just die. Plants are hard. Okay. There we go. So small. Wish it was larger. Much, much, much larger. But it is what it is. All right. We got this done. Oh, thanks for helping me with this, friends. You know how much I hate sympathy cards. I think this is a fast one. and something that anyone and everyone can do when we need it. Whoops, don't do that. Nope, I don't like when you do that. I don't. All right. Really did not like this. Okay. All right. Put this down here. Like that. I think it's okay. Let me know what you think. Easy peasy sketch, but something, you know, appropriate. I appreciate it. You guys have a marvelous day. Thank you again for helping me today. I'll see you soon. If you have any questions or comments, or you want to see something different, or you have any, you know, you want to see a different set, please let me know. I love to read your comments. Most of the time I get back to you. Sometimes I'm really bad at that. But yeah, I'd love it if you would let me know what you think in the comment section below. And if you're not subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe. It doesn't cost you a thing. All right, friends, thanks so much. I really appreciate you helping me out.